We're not getting 1 CC. We're gonna go on to easy
Lunatic.
easy difficulty. You know what? Let's go, man.
Let's see how fast this goes.
Let's go. I saw somebody say, "Oh, you can't. You're gonna keep us in anticipation." No, Lunatic. Even the screen's red in the bottom right. Jesus.
That's written in blood. Period blood.
No, you didn't have to make it like that.
I didn't make
Jesus,
that.
I'm
just telling you the facts.
The facts. No, when they made this game, their only thought was cover the ground in period.
That wasn't their thought. They were thinking that's what they would do. They.
Do you know what the Americans would like?
I gotta concentrate. Keep talking.
You know what the Americans like? In case you didn't get it in context,
what?
it's period blood and guns.
Guns on their period.
See, we bombed Japan twice, and then we forced them to be our ally, and to get back at us, they made anime.
We didn't force them.
Well, I mean, anime kind of derived after it because an artist was trying to cheer up people after all of it. Making manga with the art style.
We caused anime.
I love pointing that out to my brother, and it pisses him off. Because he always likes to mess with me. It's like, you watch anime, you weeb.
Yeah, I'm a web. What of it?
I'm Spiderweb.
That's good. I'm proud of you.
The first step is admitting it.
The second step is defeat.
Finish! What?
It's web with 2 B's. It's my Spider-Man OC.
Spider-Man OC. Dude, I want Tobey Maguire on the show. You think he'd come on?
He looks. My OC looks like Tobey Maguire actually, but just like he's got anime eyes.
And there's someone with the actual eyes.
And the web doesn't come out of his hands anymore. It comes out somewhere else.
His elbows.
Comes out his weenus.
Flying through the air, his elbows, like, oh yeah.
Guys, I'm doing Lunatic. Isn't that insane?
It comes out of his shoulder, so he's just like a better Doc Ock.
My
Man,
Spider-Man
they
OC
control them, but they're
is Tom Holland without a face.
I can't really control where it goes, but
Spider-Man with a concussion. It's like, what happened? I shot white stuff right in my head.
Peter Parker. Peter Parker.
Peter.
Peter Parker.
Peter Parker.
Yeah, Peter Barker.
Let's
is
see.
my,
I think it was around here.
Peter Barker's my OC.
Peter Parker.
John, you fucking cock.
Peter, you a fucking cook.
You see, this is just making up for the week of videos we couldn't do. You know, this is a super long extra episode.
I feel like we've been playing for like weeks.
It's been like a year, man.
We're so extra.
It's only been like 30
Dude,
minutes, I think.
we are like doing this. Oh, hell yeah.
Now this is an absolute win.
Now this is epic.
Now this is pod racing.
We just keep going on like that. Now this is Cartoon Network.
No, it's
This is the end.
This is
Sorry,
the
guys.
end.
I'm focusing. Like glasses. They call me good old contact.
They call me the bifocal. Because I can look long range and short range.
They call me the concentrator.
Guys, I got the highest score in the game now.
They got-
my high score, I'm the high score.
Isn't that Hitler's nickname?
high score?
No, the
Not
concentrator.
I wonder what Hitler's high score was.
We know that he basically produced this game.
Jesus, dude,
I'm just
no, this
kidding.
was awesome.
Jesus
I'm
didn't
just
do it either.
kidding.
You know, whatever, I'm doing difficult.
Oh, come on!
I can't beat that. I just wanted to not.
This is what
A loser would do.
Hitler-
Oh yeah, FM 100, 26, 8K.
Can we put on the radio?
Blue dabba dee dabba da.
But in Japanese.
Guys, look how hard it is.
Sorry.
It's easy difficulty. Ah.
What if we what if we take a break and played chess?
We could play Smash Bros.
Chess?
That's still big and important to people.
No.
We could do some of the levels people created. Whoa.
We need to get Mario Maker.
Yeah.
Why? I don't know if that's still like an applicable thing that people want to watch.
The second game came out recently.
Oh, the second one. Okay.
Well, is it even out yet? It might not have
It's
been
coming out, at
Yeah.
least. If not
I have no
already
idea.
out.
I
God,
think-
watch me play this, and it's like, great. It's holding my hand.
I'm gonna play.
I'm gonna play. I'm gonna go up to my mom and be like, I played it on easy difficulty, Mom. Then she's gonna be like, are you my son? Don't think so.
I checked the birth records and it looks like it's not. And it's like all scratched
You are
out.
not the.
Oh my god.
It's got like
Your birth records say no.
Like a fucking
It's got like marked all over.
It just says no on my name. It's
a
like,
big stamp denied.
written in period blood.
See, I have
This
to
is
get
how
it.
serious I am.
So, have I told you guys how I had to get my birth certificate because my parents lost mine? We had to call North Dakota's like social security place and be like, hey, so my son was born for real. We just need proof.
No, he wasn't.
They're like, sorry, we don't have a Connor.
There's no proof of purchase.
Yeah, no proof of purchase. Your baby receipt.
Why would you do that, dude?
Wonder how
could've
long babies are on
you could've-
warranty.
You could have been like a criminal, and no one would know because they don't have you in the database.
No, they have me in the database. That was a joke.
I'm gonna call birth certificates baby receipts now.
Do you think babies have warranties?
Yeah.
They can return it after 80 days if it's defective.
It's called an insurance policy.
It's a warranty
What?
of until 9 months.
That's fucked up.
I mean, it is, but is he wrong? No.
This is fucked
I'm wrong
up.
in Alabama.
Shut up.
Alabama.
No, they actually got rid of abortion in Alabama.
Oh, yeah, I heard about that. A lot of stuff going on political-wise.
Anyway, we're not gonna go into
Yeah, we're
that.
not going into
We're
that.
not going into
Abortion.
Connor.
More like
Connor.
extortion.
Okay, that's better.
that. Of the baby.
No. I meant that.
I'm using baby flesh as fuel.
Oh my gosh, dude.
Smooth as a baby.
I don't even know what you're applying there, really.
I don't.
Hey, you ever hear of the butterfly effect?
The abortion of
Well, I'm
us.
using-
No, we're not going into that.
You know, people are like, abortion's bad, but if Hitler was aborted, what would have happened? I would have more Jews.
No anime.
Oh, never mind.
Thanks,
Abortion of Hitler
Hitler. I
shouldn't
mean-
have happened.
Okay, we're done with
It
that.
shouldn't have happened. Why are we talking about this like the present tense? It shouldn't have happened. It was a bad choice to go back in time and mess with that.
So,
Okay, just any other topic right
so
now.
you know, people talk about time travel, right? Like,
Okay.
it's like a great thing. And they're like, I would have stopped Hitler from existing. And it's like, yeah, okay, what would that solve? You think it's gonna fix everything? Things wouldn't be the way they are today without Hitler, is one thing. And I'm not saying he's good.
No,
I'm saying
listen.
the future
Stop.
wouldn't exist
Yeah,
as it
this
is now.
This is exactly why I said I'd never want you to defend me in court.
Well, you're right that
Yeah.
that things would be different, but that's not really implying
Well, it's the kind of
anything.
thing of like when you have a bad ex. It's like, yeah, I get it. Your ex was awful, but you wouldn't be the person you are today.
I love the fact you just went from Hitler to I have a bad ex.
But no, but you know what I mean? Like, you wouldn't be the person you are today unless you had that awful ex. You wouldn't be happy with the person you are with now if your ex wasn't that awful. You would
Who
still be
knows?
with them.
You know, Hitler's basically Europe's bad ex.
You know,
Okay.
my history teacher back when I was in high school, he had German students, and he kept asking them about Hitler's area. Like, what did they teach you? What did they talk about in your schools? And it was really funny because the students were like, please stop.
Well, yeah, that's kind of fucked up.
Why?
We
a little
don't
bit.
care. Well, no, Hitler needs to be recognized in Germany because they need to know their mistakes. Like when you see a dog and they pee on the floor and you're like, no!
Comparing
Bad!
Hitler to an ex and now to a dog.
Well,
Well,
I mean...
Germany's not like
Nine.
really in danger of that
Yeah.
right now.
Well, I don't think they are.
Definitely not. They're basically at this point, Germany's like the last country that would do something like that.
So here's my goal.
Sweden.
Instead of talking about current politics,
No, Sweden
let's
would
talk
do it
about
before
old
Germany.
politics. You know what I mean? Let's talk about history in the making.
That's how safe Germany is right now for that kind of thing.
Oh.
They get you cannot be like pro-Nazi in Germany.
So I was looking at a book, or not a book, a movie, cartoon, TV show, and it said the physics of history.
Physics of Hitler.
Now let me ask you something. What's different from that physics and the physics now?
Of history?
Yeah, what's the physics of history? What does that even mean?
The physics is like how Hitler went around the sun a few times.
We all went around the sun a few times.
Yeah, but we're talking about Hitler right now.
Oh, sorry.
Dude, you went
Off topic.
Dude.
I mean,
Dude, I had to give him a dude. Dude, I had to give him a handicap, or I had to handicap myself.
Dude,
I had to break that
Dude.
motherfucker's
I
legs.
totally made it harder for them.
Dude,
Bro,
dude,
I had to break that guy's kneecaps. I had to give him a
dude,
handicap.
I had to.
just
It
had to
wasn't
do
my
it.
choice.
I couldn't beat him in basketball.
Guys, these attacks look so like stupid and lackluster now. Now I'm feeling bad because it's like, oh yeah.
I don't care.
If we finish, then we can move on.
Guys, I'm gonna 1cc this game. Whoa. So funny. Haha. I'm gonna get to the end and she's gonna be like, stupid.
That's something a loser would say.
Shiki's gonna Shinky or whatever her name is, Slinky.
Shanky.
She's gonna be like,
Shanky Doodle.
you think you're strong?
No.
It's Doodle Bob. If you shank people, it's Shanky Doodle.
So
Shanky
technically Doodle Bob's really square pants because SpongeBob is cube pants or rectangle pants.
Doodle. No, it's cube.
No, he's not a cube.
Oh, right.
He's a rectangle.
I
What's
guess.
a rectangle's three-dimensional shape? Rhombus? What's rhombus's three-dimensional shape? I probably sound really stupid, but I really don't know.
He's too focused on shooting people.
Does a cube... Wait.
A cube is a rectangle, but a rectangle's not a cube. And it's like, what is a... God, it's like on the tip of my tongue. What's a three-dimensional, four-sided shape? Eight-sided, nine-sided...
Four-sided shape.
Nine-sided
Cube.
shape.
I don't know, man. A rectangle 3D version.
Made it so all that information just left our heads. We're just
Look it up. Look it up. I swear to God, I need to know now.
I'm looking.
This is the most important thing.
See, now I can put on here without being all like clickbaity that we played on Lunatic difficulty at least once.
It's not clickbait if you did it for 5 seconds.
No, we did it for a whole level. I beat a boss at least.
Yeah, I know.
At least.
I'm just being an asshole.
At least.
Rectangular cuboid.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, so he's SpongeBob rectangular cuboid pants.
A three-dimensional orthotope is also called a right rectangular prism, rectangular cuboid, rectangular paraplegic. Wait, what?
Rectangular paraplegic.
Parallel pipe.
I barely can parallel park.
Kill me. So I guess it doesn't really have a name.
So with your guys' driving test, do you remember anything you lost points on?
I went over the curb.
Jesus, and you still got it?
No, I had to do it again.
Mine was, I was doing a parallel park and I didn't signal well enough at the right moment apparently, so I lost a point.
I don't think I was close enough to the
And
curve.
you just lost, but you still got it.
Yeah, I still got it, but they told me afterwards, they're like, you lost a point for that, and I was like,
I
oh!
I accidentally backed up over a curb, and then I also bad at parallel parking.
I hit 2 kids.
It wasn't during my test, but I backed up into a pole in the car, trying to not kill a goose.
What?
Yeah, we were for some reason we were behind the Walmart there, and there was a goose on the dirt road. And he's like, "Turn around here." It's like, okay. The problem is the goose was very pissed that we were there.
Dude, geese are like the definition of spite.
They're fucking evil.
Like, it doesn't matter, dude. You're like, you know, you're going at them with a car, and they're like,
Geese are
whatever.
Fuck you up.
Geese are basically rabid.
Like, honestly, I fought a goose once. I lost. I fought a Saint Bernard once. I lost. Me and nature aren't one-on-one right now. We're like 85 to 1.
We're like a not.
Nature gave me asthma, so I'm still mad about that.
Nature didn't give you asthma, your mom did.
Nature made me blind.
My dad did. My mom doesn't have that kind of stuff in her genes.
Why don't you have asthma in your genes?
My dad has asthma, dude.
My dad wears shorts.
Okay.
Your dad?
That was so stupid. I did not know what you were talking about.
That was so stupid.
It is very rare for us to look at you and be like, fucking idiot.
Well, Preston's usually the one that goes along with
Yeah,
the
I know.
joke, so it's like...
I am unbelievably.
So guys, something I excel at, baking, and I made you guys some cheesecake and I ate it all.
That's okay.
There's a slice of it left, so whoever wants it.
That's not okay. I'm leaving. Fuck you.
So I was driving with my mom, and there was a bird in the road, and she almost killed us. It's like, Mom, I swear to God, we're gonna die.
Was it a goose?
No, it was a bird that was flying across. It's like,
That's a
Mom,
bald eagle. We can't kill it.
America.
is it illegal if you accidentally kill it? Is there like manslaughter for animals?
No. Well,
I think you can get in trouble.
if it's in the car, then no.
If it's a clearly an accident,
If
I
it's
think they
like
have to
if it's
investigate,
like
though.
really dumb negligence, then probably.
Yeah.
But I don't think it'd be like manslaughter. It'd be like
Avian slaughter.
it would just be like severe negligence or something like that.
What do you get into prison for? Severe negligence.
Well, it depends what you're doing, because you know,
Yeah.
if it was for the car, then it would just be like, you know.
Negligence.
So it makes you think, when
For-
you got like these self-driving cars, are they gonna hit these animals?
Yes.
Because like some people like swerve this side, but they just straight on take out that deer.
Damn it, Google.
Well, that would stop for a deer, because that would be like bad for the people.
You're just
It's
sitting in the
basically
car.
all for the humans on the inside.
You just hear a giant thunk, and some animal fly over the top of your car.
It's like,
LeMayo.
was that Jim?
LeMayo. So the Master Chief's Collection coming out, and I want to play that on the channel.
Well, yeah.
That was two
Duh.
different responses I got there.
I want to play Halo so bad right now.
Dude, Halo's awesome. It's one of those games that's always gonna be in my heart, especially when I made my little brother cry because I won so hard.
I want to play online with Johnny Appleseed.
Who's that?
You
I know who Johnny Appleseed is, yes, but I'm asking who in this situation is Johnny Appleseed?
on Google.
It's Guilty Spark.
On Google, before you put in your name, it's just like, as an example, it says Johnny Appleseed. So Johnny Appleseed is just like default Google profile.
Dude, he's a real alpha if they have that. If you don't change your name from the default, you're an alpha.
Yeah, basically.
I was watching an ad, and it was these guys playing this MMO, and they're sitting there creating their characters, and this guy's like, let's be ninja bros, and his friend, I shit you not, is all like, we're not ninja bros. Like, what? And then they're all like, okay, what should I name my character? I should name him something cool. And he's like, just press the random button. I want to play right now. And it's like, who in their right mind presses the random button when naming their character or account? You know what I mean?
That would be terrible to do with
That's
your
what I
account.
did, and that's why my name was Preston. It was a it was a randomizer on the birth certificate.
Pull it like a slot machine, but for names.
Oh,
Preston.
so I had to act in a
What,
play.
Just lost a lot of money.
So speaking of like a slot machine-esque thing, I was in elementary school,
Yes.
and we were doing a play in front of people. I got married in this play, and I had to insult somebody, Shakespearean style. So they handed me a book that had 3 like flaps, and they're like, turn to any page in this book, and you'll have a Shakespearean insult.
Hot dollar, bitch.
Yeah,
I
stuff
bite my
like that.
thumb at you, sir.
Yeah, things like that.
Fuck it.
And it's like, okay. So I went through with it. I insulted a grown man when I was like 10. Like, you always get those stupid things that you get called on in assemblies. It's like, you could win something if you call on right now. Nope, don't get called on then. You have to act in front of the entire school. You, sir, right there. And I'm like, I'm not raising my hand.
You! 10-year-old.
You remember what the insult was?
No, it was like something Bogart.
Fucking Bogart. He was like,
Jesus.
My feels.
My scrotum.
my chakra.
You still need to start making tweets to the account.
Listen, buddy. No.
Listen here, pal.
Listen here, you fucking Bogart.
We should start saying really stupid political stuff. Like stuff that's not about the political agenda or anything. We just say, and it's like, so that Trump guy, they doesn't even like anime.
Abortion
That part isn't probably-
is abortion.
I feel like that would be an actual headline. Trump doesn't even like anime.
Dude,
Like, why the fuck do we
dude,
care?
I would watch JoJo with Trump. Are you kidding me?
Just to say
Like,
that
they
you-
travel to Mexico in it. You know, it's like perfect.
That's your reason?
Honestly.
it'll convince them because there's Nazis in Mexico. We gotta get that wall up fast.
Gotta get that N64 gamer score. What? I didn't get by the first 2 bullets, but then
Like every time you brag or say something like that, you just die. Gotta get that. Oh shit!
Gotta get that high. Ugh.
gotta get that boom, boom, boom. That
Gotta get that
future
boom, boom, boom.
Let me give you that.
Huh?
So,
Oops. That was a weird combo.
so guys, we're gonna jump on the James Charles wagon.
We're gonna jump on the James.
Jump on James.
So that our channel can stay relevant, guys. We hate Pro Gerard, right? That's his name.
Pro James. Wait a second.
Who is it?
Pro Jared.
Jared. Gerard is somebody else. Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were saying that as a joke because it was so close.
It's Connor. We shouldn't expect that much sometimes.
But no, we're jumping on bandwagon. Screw that guy cheating on his wife. I'd never cheat on my wife.
I wouldn't cheat on a wife I have.
But didn't you get married in elementary?
I would
Then you
cheat
went
on his
dates?
wife.
I would cheat on his wife. She's annoying.
Really?
Yeah.
No comment, 'cause I have
she's-
no idea about
on
it.
Twitter, she like insulted him publicly through the whole thing, and then also insulted the person that he cheated with publicly.
I feel the less my personal life is on the internet, the better.
Yeah.
I don't care for people to know about my personality. Well, they can that. I mean, like my, you know, I've
Personal?
got 6 brothers.
Yeah. Well, that's why I
All
think
of them
she's
are
like a
names.
huge dick. Like it's a personal issue, right?
Well, it's the same with the James Charles thing. They just need to talk it out.
Yeah.
I gotta be honest, I have no idea what you guys are talking
Pretty
about. I
much,
don't care
James
to know.
Charles, he endorsed some stupid, like, medical pill while he was at Coachella, which I don't even know what Coachella is, mind you.
Pretty sure it's a music concert.
Yeah. And the woman who's pretty much made him who he is today makes medical pills, and she's like, what the frick? And then she went online and started saying how he was, like, using his fame to go and pretty much get guys who are straight to have sex with him. And everybody's suddenly on the bandwagon of, we hate James Charles. And, you know, first thought in your head is, why didn't they just talk it out like normal people?
My thought is, why the fuck would I care about this?
Exactly. No
lot-
one needs to care about this.
A lot of people care. He lost like 3 million subscribers on
Yeah.
his account.
He was up there, and then suddenly now all of his brands are diving out of there.
Yeah, I don't know. It seems like it's not that big of a deal. Like a lot of it seemed like a huge misunderstanding, really.
Well, I mean, you know, I understand where people like, especially when it comes to sex, people get really upset. Like, if you're extorting, you know, if you start getting that kind of stuff, it's really bad, especially in this kind of climate we have right now. So I feel that's probably his biggest, like, thing, because nobody's talking about the whole entire, like, oh, he's using his fame to do this and that. It's all about how he's convincing straight men to be, you know, gay for him.
You know, gay.
But a thought too, are you really straight if you're gonna be convinced to suck a guy off? You know? You're not super straight if you're willing to do that. I mean, you know, there's always a joke, $20 is $20, but even honestly, I probably wouldn't. No matter what. I just couldn't do that, you know what I mean? So it's like, are you really straight? Yeah, I don't know, but it's just stupid. It's a lot of people acting like kids.
I actually heard that.
You're gay. No, you're gay.
I don't know if this is true or not, but I heard that the people that people were saying that he like did that to, like came out and said like, it was consensual, and I'm straight, but at the time I was like, maybe I'm gay, and that's why it was like, okay.
Oh yeah, the guy who came up, he's like, I was bi-curious at the time. We made out for an hour, and then we didn't go anywhere farther from that. And it's like, okay, that's reasonable.
Yeah.
And the guy was also, he was somebody who went up to James Charles. He was like, I want this. I'm gonna call this man.
What? Your penis.
Yeah. He's like, I'm gonna text this guy. You know? This is somebody I'm interested in. But no, he got raped. You should be ashamed. You're shaming him.
Yeah, I don't know. It just seemed like a huge misunderstanding at the beginning with like the girl, and then it just like built from like people like making lies for no reason.
Did you see how she responded to people talking about her video?
No.
She's like, I stand by every single thing I said in that video. You guys just have to see the message. And it's like,
you just had to figure out what
a lot of
actually meant.
Some of the stuff she said
Hitler
was like,
wasn't evil. You just had to see the message he was sending. Obviously, no. You say these awful things about somebody who's really close to you before, and it's just like, no, that is not okay. You destroyed this man's career and livelihood. And it's just awful. I get that he's done some things that are just not okay, and he's even come out and said, I'm gonna stop YouTube for a second to get closer to those who are near me, because I don't want to ruin the relationships because of this whole thing, and I want to work on myself.
Yeah. Anyway, I guess the conclusion is we think that it was a bad response to whatever James Charles did. There seems to not be that much.
I just feel like a lot of people just take things personally, even though it has no effect on them.
Well, dude, my stepdad, he loves to troll people online. He's like, the better reaction I can get from people. But in real life, he's not like that. People on the internet are just completely different from, what they are normally. And it sucks, because, you think these people are your pals, your friends. Not always. You meet people that are really genuine on the internet.
Oh, yeah.
Like Kira from Roblox. But yeah, no, I don't know, man. The internet is just crazy. I love it, but it's also insane.
It can be fucking weird.
I mean, yeah. So have I ever told you guys, speaking of Roblox earlier, have I ever told you guys how my friend lost his girlfriend to a guy on Roblox?
Nope.
Like, it sounds like a joke. And we always joke about it in our friend group.
Did I ever tell you about how I had a Roblox girlfriend?
Did you
You
really?
haven't even told me about that.
Damn.
I did. I was out here.
So there was this guy. We come out to find that he's 14 years old. But he started talking to us, and he convinced her to break up with my friend.
I was like 13 when I had my Roblox girlfriend.
And then she starts getting all up in his grill. She goes down to Georgia to visit him, and he's like, "Don't come to my house."
I wonder why.
And it's just so funny to me, and it's funny to him too. Like, he's taking it in strides. To have your girlfriend stolen from you on Roblox and to accept it, that's a power move.
A child.
Yeah, by a child.
Wait, how old was your friend?
He was the same age as me, so like 17.
Dude.
And how old was the kid?
You had
14. But he never sent a picture of him.
a Roblox girlfriend at 17.
Bruh. Dude. Okay, Shinky, time to die.
Time to get shanked.
Who's gonna be shinking and who's gonna be the shinker?
Who's gonna be shanking and who's gonna be shocking?
Sheep or shock.
Shink or shock? My new game show, Shink or shock?
Shawshank Redemption.
Shawshank Redemption. Shank Shaw Redemption. Shawshank.
Shaken, not
Shanking, not stirred.
I like my coffee how I like my men.
Shanking, not shed.
Yeah, that's what I forgot to do.
Penis.
Drink something to keep me awake and alive and full of energy and funny.
Kool-Aid.
I like my coffee like how I like my women. No penis in it.
I like my men like I like my grapes. 25 at a time.
I don't like grapes.
25 at a time. It's fucking stupid both ways.
With a big stem.
Dude, she got wings. She got extendos.
And you got dead.
I got 2 more credits, dude. Whatever. She easy. GG, Gingy. So, guys, college is so far an amazing thing. I was in like this group, I was talking to some people, and this guy wrote a paper about how Shrek was a very important cultural thing for the US.
Okay.
And
Alright.
I gotta say, he had a lot of good arguments.
Shrek is basically Trump.
Get out of my swamp!
Either one references to tiny penises.
Okay, so I just gotta get the P dodged.
Both of them don't like donkeys.
And they're obsessed with keeping them out.
See, I want to get a compilation.
And right now,
of
Trump
what-
is on a quest to get rid of all the fairy tale creatures.
All the aliens. Holy crap, I don't remember this.
That's because we haven't got this far. She got pink wings.
I mean,
Zuck. Mark Zuck. Have you ever seen his response to the Zuck?
No.
meme? He's like, what does this Zuck mean, guys? Whee! Dude, she's like a hose.
Dude, she's like a hoe. Jesus Christ! This has been the hardest last boss out of any of them. Oh my god! What the heck? My god!
but she doesn't have like the Spartan laser charge, just right there and then boom.
Dude, imagine this on Insane.
Someone's probably done it.
No hits too. It's insane. The Japanese are just masochistic. What is this? Where are these buildings? What is this? Where am I?
So lost.
We're on Silent Hill.
You guys know the ending of the Silent Hill?
Which one?
The one where it's the dog.
I don't think so.
So you get to the end of the game, and you go down the elevator to find the mastermind, and it's Shibu Inu, the corgi guy.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
And it's like,
Kaboom.
wow. Guys, look at that! I beat it on medium rank.
Just edit it
Time
to
for
like
the-
say terrible.
Time for the good,
overpowered.
good ending.
Who's getting bombed? I mean, saved.
Where were you planning?
Or
Were you planning to defeat me with that amount of power?
damn it.
You still have a long way to go. Don't come again. And then I'm just like,
You didn't invite me.
have you guys ever
showed
read
up.
that manga?
What?
Where the guy's not allowed to come for an entire summer. And then demons from the demon world come up and they're like, you know what it's called? My balls. That's the name of the manga.
I don't understand you.
I'm gonna
The
have to-
demon lord gets trapped in his
Whatever.
nutsack. Oh. After that. Aya! Even though it's my shrine, there are so many demons here. I have to go back to Makai at some point.
Giant sperm are so problematic.
But still, having to train is really bothersome, huh? Hates training. Well, whatever, let's go to Makai once more. And with that, without having trained sufficiently, she headed for Makai once more.
She died immediately.
Look,
Her head was
bad
found
ending
in
number
3
one.
separate places.
This is the best ending I've ever. That was a good ending. That was a good ending.
There's a lot less death in that
And now we
ending
gotta
than
dodge
others.
all these. Guys, honestly, Touhou 5 was an adventure. You know? It's a yin yang orb.
What's it gonna blow
It's
up
the
now?
Yanyan.
Oh, so you guys know the Hakurai? The only ones that can control that? The one that's Reimu Hakurai? And Maima wanted to power the Hakurai? So Hakurai is apparently a god in this world that gave Reimu's family the power of the Hakurai. And that's why everybody wants it.
The power of the Hakurai is to
So-
kick that ball around.
Yeah.
Great.
I have the power to kick a ball.
music.
Yes.
I can kick
Zoom.
balls.
I can kick balls.
Dude, the guy's only like 40.
Yeah, we looked up the guy who I'm pretty like the guy who made this. Who's using the thing Zoom,
Special thanks.
and he's not that old. You know, he was doing this stuff when he was like, must have been like 20 in
Yeah.
his 20s. So you know that just makes him more impressive, really.
Autaka. That's always in the
Mutaku,
special
what?
thanks. I don't know who that guy is. but that's
Maybe
pretty awesome.
probably like a producer or something.
Amusement makers. That's Zoom.
What? No, Zoom made it.
Yeah, amusement makers is the group. I'm Kajirahara. Oh!
Oh no, Connor's gonna nerdgasm.
Viewers like you.
That's what I said in the last game that I wanted in the credits. And then it happened. Human failure. Try to 1 CC.
I hate my life.
Look at all those numbers.
God. This one's gonna be.
That wasn't nearly your best score, and it
This
was
is
the
gonna
finishing.
be
Fuck it.
absolute. Absolute win.
Absolutely
Absolute.
great.
Woo! We did it, guys! We're adventurers, we're conquerors, we're forerunners in our field.
And we're moving on.
And it's been like a 50-minute episode. So, thank you all so much for checking out this series, and we'll get to Touhou 6 as soon as possible. But we're probably going to start up on some of the other series we've been doing too. So, catch us there.
Preston.
And the episode...
Abortion.
No!